Any thought about them looking past us? They haven't so far. One play into the second quarter. They lead at 28-7, scored on every drive. Coming up at halftime, we'll look at Cyclone History segment, have scores, but also we'll take a look at Cyclone Country and what's going on in other sports across Russeville School District. We have a junior high football update for you, high school volleyball, also cross-country update for you. Russeville 1 of 3 on their possessions. Okay, we have the video up and running. Okay, we've been patchwork. Abel Abington's going to take the kickoff at the 19. Stutter steps his way across the 30 to the 31-yard line. I tell you something, he's been a good find for Coach Wheeler. He's developed every single year and gotten better, and he's done a fantastic job. And then helping out on kickoff return team today. I was at practice on Wednesday, and he was making some electrifying catches on Wednesday. Diving catches, 50-50 balls he was going up and getting, and really getting better and better and catching the coach's eye and getting a lot more playing time. After that return of 12 yards, we did have a penalty on the Cyclones, and as much as we were going to say that Greenwood's been penalized a lot, Russell's catching up to him. 7 penalties on Greenwood, 6 now on Russeville. But as we said, high school football is a little different, just 1st and 10. Tracy Daniels on the counter play. He's up the gut. He breaks one. He's at the 35, 40 at midfield. It's a foot race. He's at the 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. He's into the end zone for the touchdown. The Bulldogs couldn't catch him. He ran right by him for the score. Tracy Daniels goes 79 yards for the touchdown.
Well, that quieted the fans down over on the other side. He just ran right through 2 of them at the very end, and they just couldn't catch up with him.
It wasn't a thing where he got the edge and ran around him. He ran straight past him. Could have shook their hand as he ran by him, and that makes it 28-13. Tracy Daniels, just that one run, puts him over 100 yards for tonight, 113 yards for tonight, and just like that, we can say that's his 11th 100-yard game of his Cyclone career. So Lease adding the extra point, 28-14. Russell scores in a hurry. We'll take a quick break. 11:35 left to play here in the first half. 28-14, Bulldogs lead. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
Tracy Daniels for the Cyclones goes 79 yards for the score on a one-play drive for Russeville right after they got the penalty. So this is going to seem weird, a 69-yard drive in one play, but realize the holding penalty moved us back. And so it took 17 seconds is all it took, and Tracy scores a touchdown, so Lease adds the extra point. And we talked to you about Tracy Daniels possibly becoming the all-time career rusher at Russell Cyclone history. Needed 214 coming in to tonight. He's got 113 tonight, so 101 yards is all he needs. Look, it's a tall order, I think, getting 200 yards rushing against Greenwood, but he's got 113 already. And again, his 11th career game where he's rushed over 100 yards. So Lease, a 3-yard walk-up. He's going to kick this one. He's going to chase him back to the 14-yard line. This is Carnes across the 20, 25, 30, and he's going to lean forward to the 34-yard line. A 20-yard return by Carnes, and they'll start the 34. Russeville scoring quickly, and they're within 2 touchdowns here, and Russeville has a player down. This is Darian Thomas, and so we have a stoppage of play here with 11:29 left. On our Cyclone Watch, we talked about the 2 records. Mekhi Foster tied for the career interception record with 11 with Mike Gailey. Russeville chasing Tracy Steiger's career rushing record with Tracy Daniels. As we said, Steiger, if he loses that record, it's not like he's in a world of hurt. He's got so many others with career touchdown records. And speaking of which, with that touchdown for Tracy, that's his 37th career touchdown as a Russeville Cyclone. I was looking at that with Tracy Steiger today, his touchdown records. He had 57 touchdowns. So that's why I said that's one that's not going to be touched. Because you're talking about everybody knows Tracy Daniels over the last 3 years, and here he's sitting with 37 now, and he's still 20 off of Steiger. 2 different years, Tracy, his junior-senior year, scored over 20 touchdowns. His sophomore year, when you're supposed to be waiting in the wings, he had 15. In fact, that year, his sophomore year, he was the leading rusher and the leading receiver. And so when I said he was one of the 2 best I've ever seen in person, that's what I'm talking about. They threw it to him, hand off to him. He was doing everything. He was selling popcorn in between plays in the stands. He was doing everything back then for the Cyclones. All right. Darian Thomas is getting checked on the sidelines. He's off on his own power. And the Bulldogs taking over their own 34-yard line. Russeville trailing 28-14. Kane Archer play action, roll out to his right. Little dump pass to L.J. Robbins, going to be pushed out of bounds shy of the 40-yard line just to pick up 4 yards on the play.
Well, where they've hurt Russeville, like you say, is a quarterback not being able to contain him. Go ahead.
I was going to say, 4 yards are going quickly here, and they're going to hand off now to the running back. And this is Davis. He'll carry left side. He's got enough for the first down across the 45 to the 47. Check that was Davis that carried that. And he's got 7 carries for 53 yards, and they're going first down at 10 here as they have the ball at their own 47. 2 receivers to each side. They're going to pull it, and the quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to get about 4 yards in slides, but we have a flag back at the line of scrimmage, and I think they took down Magnus Golden. The official spotted it because Golden was tackled on the play.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's what they're going to call the hold there, which would move it back 10 yards from the line of scrimmage because that's where the flag is. That's not the first time that Magnus has been held. I'll tell you about Magnus Golden, defensive lineman for Russeville. He was a quarterback at junior high. Kid's a great athlete. They do put it back at the 37. That's the 8th penalty on Greenwood for 76 yards. But so far, they've been able not just to erase big penalties. They've usually done it on one play, and they've done it with the feet of Kane Archer, who came in the game only 132 yards rushing. He's been doing it with his legs tonight. Shows you why Arkansas and everybody else are all over this kid. Archer backpedals. They set up a screen pass. He's got a lot of room. Davis across the 40, 45, gets back to the original line of scrimmage before being pushed out of bounds. Yeah, this kid played last year as a freshman. He's just a 10th grader, Kane Archer. And got D1 written all over him. Had 4 touchdown passes against Stillwater, Oklahoma in their season opener. He missed 2 games this year, too. Did not play because of a broken bone to his non-throwing hand. He'll throw in the out route here to Daniel Arrington, who's got the first down in Cyclone territory inside the 40.
And he was wide open. We didn't have anybody around him. I don't know if we didn't pick him up or.
They give him the 39 on first down. They're going quickly here as they're just now getting the chain set. They move quicker than the chain gang does. 2 receivers to each side. They're going to hand it off to Davis here, and he's going to be taken down by Golden at the line of scrimmage. Good job by Magnus. They're going to give him forward progress to the 38. As we see kind of Kane Archer's coming to our side, you can see he's still got a cast on that non-throwing hand. It's navy blue, but that's what kept him out of the Siloam Springs and Van Buren games where he would have racked up a lot of yards. He'll roll to his right on second down. Plenty of time running out of real estate. He'll throw complete to the far side inside the 15. After taking 2 shots, he's down to the sideline into the end zone for the touchdown. The crowd on the far side loves it as Grant Carnes took on 2 Cyclones and shed the would-be tacklers there for the score. 38 yards on that. Coach Wheeler won't be happy about that part. He wants to dish out the punishment. Doesn't like when the other team does it there. And that goes for 38 yards and a touchdown, making it 34-14.
Well, somebody like that, you got to wrap them up, and we just didn't do that.
Looking for the big hit to drive him out of bounds. Russell just couldn't haul him in. The extra point by Steinfeld is good as they kick it towards their video board. Makes it 35-14, 10:05 left to play here in the first half. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
For over 70 years, we at the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas have had our game face on. Our passion for delivering reliable, affordable power to every corner of Arkansas is stronger than ever. And with 17 electric distribution cooperatives, we cover more than 60% of Arkansas. That's power to more than 500,000 homes, farms, businesses, winter, spring, summer, and cool fall football Friday nights. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, powering the thrill of Friday night lights.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
10:05 left to play here in the first half. 35-14 our score. Greenwood leading, and Bulldogs getting ready to kick off. We'll give you the scoring summary here in just a moment. Steinfeld going to kick this one. It's going to be returnable as Abington steps up and he'll take it at the 15. Across the 20, running left side. Is across the 30, and he'll be tackled there. Bounds on the far side around the 30-yard line. Appreciate you joining us if you listen to us on KCJC 102.3. If you're watching the stream, we've had some connection issues. At one point running off a phone with little to no sound. We're just trying to get the product to you any way we can. It's here in Greenwood. There's never good service, cell service in this area. Data service, whatever you want to say, no matter what plan you're running off of. But here we don't get much. As far as Ethernet or Wi-Fi here, we usually have issues, and we're having some tonight. Empty backfield for Russeville. They're going to complete a pass to Ladarius Prince. Run backs toward the middle, and he's going to be taken down for about a 5-yard pickup on the pass play as Luke Jones is back in at quarterback. Ladarius Prince, his first catch tonight.
That's a good little play. Just a short pass there to keep this defense a little bit honest.
And I'm pretty sure that's his first catch as a Cyclone this season. To go back and research, but I don't have it listed. He stays in there. He's going to get the call here and runs through a tackler, and he'll be rustled down shy of the 40-yard line. It'll bring up third down and short as Prince picks up 3 yards on the carry. 3rd and 2 coming. Warnock Howell will check out. Russell may be going with a heavier package here. 2 receivers at each side. We'll see what they call here on 3rd down and 2. They need their own 41 for a first down. Russell trailing 35-14. That's a win in and of itself. This Greenwood team just giving up 9 points per game. Russell's hit him with 2 touchdowns here in the first half. Play action. Jones going to keep it himself, and he's going to have the first down. He kind of backed his way into it. He got turned around, but that's a first down sponsored by Better Way Realty. Jones carries for first down yardage. He needed the 41. He got the 42. That's his first carry tonight. That goes for 3 yards. All near the middle of the field, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. That's Caden Rose. And Russell running with an S back. Franklin Guzman, play action, throwing on the quick slant behind Mackay Foster, who tipped it. It goes incomplete. Russell actually almost caught the deflected pass there as Rustin Talley was behind the play, made a diving effort, but it does fall incomplete.
Just a little high for Foster.
Has a little behind him, too. He's running that quick slant. He had to contort his body back to try to get a hand on it. Usually those ends up as interceptions. Talley stays in there. He's on that left side with 3 wide receivers. Right side is Clendenin. Ladarius Prince in pistol formation. Handoff straight up the middle. There's a big hole here, and the Prince is into Bulldog territory, and he's taken down at the 47-yard line. Prince gets to the 47, 11-yard pickup, and that is a first down sponsored by Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way. Russeville at the 47. 8:14 left to play here in the first half. Cyclones trailing by 21. A lot of movement around that defensive front for Greenwood. Prince staying in there. He's to the right of Luke Jones. Hard count. Almost got Greenwood to jump. They got close to that neutral zone. 2 receivers to each side as Russell's changing the play. Play clock at 12. So plenty of time. Jones will hand it off to Prince. He's being very patient. He's going to get to the 35. A late flag coming in the area of holding.
Ooh.
Right now, it's going to be a 2-yard pickup. We're going to wait and see what happened on that.
There should be another flag. The Greenwood player just took a swing at a Russeville player right in front of the official.
You know, we only see 1 flag, so I don't know if they call it holding on Russeville.
Oh, my.
They're going to mark it from the line of scrimmage. Yeah, they're going to mark it from there. So it'll negate the 2-yard run there by Prince. It'll put us back in our own territory here at the 43-yard line. Russell now 7 penalties for 65 yards. There's been 15 penalties called in this first half. Clock rolling here, 7:45 left to play in the first half. Russeville trailing 35-14. Jones on first and very long. Rolls to his right, throwing, it's going to be incomplete. They pass interference, and a flag does come in as number 27, Landon Nelms, just ran through Abington. You can go for the football, but you can't do it climbing up the back of a receiver, and so they're going to be penalized on this one. And it'll give us back the ball. Still be first down, not an automatic first down, just still first down, and that'll give us back our penalty yards, moving us back into Bulldog territory. And be a 15-yarder, won't it? Yeah, it will be. Yeah. So it'll put us down at the 42. It'll be first down at 5. There's a Bulldog in the secondary. Brady Mackey's talking to somebody on the Cyclone sideline, pointing up the scoreboard. Little John going on between two teams here. First and 5 for Russeville. Jones going to call his own number, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard on the play. You can do that on first and 5. And didn't quite make the 41, so got about a half yard, but officially it's a run of no gain. 7:17 left to play here in the first half. Russeville trailing 35-14. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. The lone receiver to the left is Clendenin. Guzman, the S-back, he's going to lean forward with Prince as Luke Jones will carry forward to the 38-yard line, and he'll be about a yard shy of the first down here. Russeville has it first and 5, and they're going for just trying to get the first down on 2 plays, quarterback and running plays. I wouldn't be surprised to see the same thing here. Tracy Daniels, who we have not seen him in this drive. Last time we saw him, he was running 79 yards for a touchdown, but he will make his first appearance on this drive as he comes in. 2 receivers to each side. Play clock at 21. They're going to go quickly, fake the handoff to Tracy Daniels, and Luke Jones is going to keep it, and he has the first down, sponsored by Better Way Realty. So they use Tracy Daniels as a decoy on that play. Keep it with the quarterback and gives him the first down as he got 1 yard. That's what he needed, and Daniels going to stay in there. 6:18 left to play here first half. Russeville trailing 35-14. Greenwoods have 5 possessions, 5 touchdowns. I talked about their defense only giving up 9 points a game, but their offense scoring just under 50 a game. Tracy Daniels on first and 10 running the sweep. He's at the 30, and he'll be stopped there. Gets to the 29-yard line. He got hit hard, and what was funny is the defensive back got up to celebrate, didn't realize Tracy was still on his feet. And he got an extra yard out of the play. He picks up 8 on the play. It'll be second down and 2.
Yeah. Bless his heart. He might have been the one that was pointing at the scoreboard.
5:30 actually. Yeah, I don't think it was, though. Look at that, was number 6 there on that stop. Second down and 2. Daniel's still in there, and he'll get the call straight up the middle. He's got the first down, being taken down at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a first down, but we have a penalty flag. So I have to wait and hold the horses before we say it's a Better Way Realty first down. It's in the area of holding. It is.
Have you ever seen so many holding penalties in a game in the first half?
This will put us back at the 39-yard line if they mark it from the line of scrimmage. Still be second down, second and 12. Russell now penalized 8 times for 75 yards. And they put it down at the 39-yard line. Okay, well, boy, when you're talking about Tracy Daniels possibly, getting the rushing record, you got to account for every yard. So I'd make sure that they didn't give any yards on that play. They did not. So it negates his carry altogether. He's still in there, but he's going to block for Luke Jones. Rolls out to his right. He's going to heave it downfield, and it's going to be tipped and incomplete. It was thrown. He was intended for Harrison, but thrown over him. He was double covered back on that far side, so I'm almost glad that it wasn't thrown lower. It'll bring up third down and 12. That's the 5th target on Peyton Harrison, who's got 2 catches for 36 yards. Appreciate you joining us here on Cyclone Booth YouTube. If you're watching us here, we have had some connection issues. This, I don't know, maybe our 4th or 5th attempt at the stream. If you listen to us on 102.3, remember you can always catch us on the EAB app. We got basketball action coming up next month. 3 receivers to the right. Third down for Russeville. Jones going to throw underneath. Is complete to Rustin Talley. Shakes the tackler at the 34. He'll get to the 30-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but pick up 9 yards on the play. Rustin Talley, a big gainer there. It'll be 4th down and 3. Russell looks like they're going for it. They've gone for it 27 times this year, actually 28 because they had one earlier tonight. 48% of the time they convert. On 4th down and 3, a check with me, play clock at 23. They still have some time here to think about it. 4.5 to go. Russell trailing 35-14. They are going for it. Tracy Daniels going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Tried the sweep, and they were in the huddle. They must have known what the audible was, and Daniels loses 4 yards on the play back at the 34, and for the second time tonight, Russell stopped on downs. 4:27 left to play here in the first half. That's plenty of time for Greenwood. Of course, they have one timeout, but as fast as they go, it may not matter at all. We need a turnover. They're going to hand it off straight up the middle, and they're going to take him down at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 6 on the play as they gave it off to Braden Davis on the first down carry. Davis now 9 carries for 60 yards. Cyclones trailing 35-14, nearing the 4-minute mark. 2 running backs in the backfield. They're going to give it off to Davis, and he'll get a yard to the 41.
Golden is the one who brought him down.
When they have L.J. Robbins back there as another running back, you don't know who's getting the football. A lot of times they'll move him out, but you don't know who to key on, especially tonight when they have Kane Archer running the football so well. 3rd down. Archer is going to hand this one off to Davis, and he's got the first down and more. He breaks a tackle at midfield. He's down the right sideline. He's at the 30, hurdles a man there, puts his hand down to stay up for an extra 10 yards down to the 20. Big gain there for Braden Davis. And the linemen are running down the field too. They're ready to go. 38 yards on the pickup, 1st and 10 before Greenwood. This is what they do. They go quick. They go fast. Ever since Chris Young took over as head coach, that's the one thing they've gone almost like the NASCAR package here. And now they're going to check with me. They're going to go slow it up. They make you line up, and if you're ready, then they'll change the play. They got 1 in the tank ready to go. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. They have not thrown the ball much downfield. It's been the running game, the screen game. And Archer's going to keep it himself. He's at the 10, the 5, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. 21-yard touchdown run for Kane Archer. He's been holding out. He has 132 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns coming into this game. He's got more yards tonight than he has for the season, and 1 more touchdown tonight than he had for the season coming in. And, I think he's taking what Russell's clamping down on their wide receivers, and he's just taking what's open. 2:52 left to play here in the first half. The extra point is good. 42-14, we'll take a break. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Watch your money grow with First State Bank's My Rewards checking. Earn 4% APY on balances up to $25,000 and nationwide ATM fee refunds. Plus, First State Bank makes banking easy with mobile banking and drive-through banking 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Don't wait. Make the switch. Earn more interest with My Rewards checking. Now, qualifications must be met to earn 4% APY. If qualifications are not met, the account will earn 0.05 APY. That statement cycle. First State Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back. They go 66 yards in just 4 plays, a minute 35. Kane Archer, his 3rd touchdown tonight, 21-yard carry on that one. Like I said, he had 2 touchdowns on the season. Now he has 5. And the extra point made it 42-14 Greenwood. And there's still 2:52 left to play here in the first half. Russell's not been slouched. They've had 241 yards on offense themselves. Just 2 touchdowns to show for it. The kickoff's going to hit. It's a live ball. It's picked up by Mekhi Foster at the 1. He's across the 10 as he runs back towards the middle of the field, trying for that edge. He's got it at the 15, the 20. Cuts back there at the 25. Boy, he made something out of nothing. He's get all the way close to the 30-yard line.
That's a great run by Foster.
Yeah, 29-yard line's where they mark it, the 28-yard return. He was going to let it go in the end zone, but it just wouldn't keep going crossing the plane. He had to pick it up at the 1. Because it's a live football. Russeville, if they want to do something here, they have 3 timeouts to work with, 2:41 left, so don't have to be in a big hurry. You just want to make first downs here because you don't want to turn the ball over to Greenwood. I believe it's Caleb Campbell. Is he back in at quarterback? He's going to hand it off to Tracy Daniels, trying to get the edge. He's across the 30 and tripped up at the 33-yard line. It is Campbell in there. And Tracy picks up 4 yards. He's at 121 yards on 11 carries. 2 receivers to the right. It's Abington and Howell, now 3 with Harrison. They're going to make a switch as they take out Howell, bring in an S-back here, Nicholas Hallmark, who works at S-back and also tight end. Russell taking their time here is smart. If you do go 3 and out, you want to eat up a little bit of time, give your defense a break. We'll have halftime stats coming up for you. Lots of stuff going on here at halftime tonight. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Campbell looking left all the way. It's completed pass, going to his knees to catch it as Harrison, so he can't advance it as he's down at the 37-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there. The 3rd catch tonight for Harrison. Been targeted 6 times. He's got 3 catches for 40 yards. 3rd down and 2 for Russeville.
Well, you know Greenwood is probably saying, okay, Daniels is going to get the ball here, so they're going to key on him. We'll see if we try to do something else.
Yeah, Caleb can carry it. I think his first play on varsity action was a fake handoff, and he kept it for 25 yards against Cyclone. Daniels is in the backfield, and they're going to hand it off to Tracy, looking for an opening, and he's got the first down at the 42-yard line, but we have a flag coming in on the play. Wow. Flag was thrown by the it was thrown by the umpire, which is standing behind the defensive line, and the flag sitting at the 34-yard line. This looks like in the area of holding. The umpire is the guy that stands right behind the defensive line. The referee, the man in the white hat, is the one that's signaling holding.
That's amazing.
So that'll be against Russeville. Move us back 10 yards, so it'll be 3rd down and 12. The 9th penalty on Russeville for 85 yards. So the Cyclones need 12 yards to pick this up. Tonight, the Cyclones are 4 of 6 on 3rd down conversions, 0 of 2 on 4th down conversions. They'll have 3 receivers to the right. Daniels will stay in the backfield. The lone receiver to the short side of the field. The left side is Clendenin. Here it's Harrison, Howell, and Abington. Harrison goes in motion. He'll be on the left side. And they're going to hand it off on 3rd and 12 and nowhere close. They could maybe get a yard. Flag, late flag coming in. Very late flag. Well after the play. And, boy, this could really help us if it's on them because it's going to be 4th down and 11 without this flag. They're talking it over. They gained a yard. They're going to wave it off. So it'll be 4th down 11. We'll see if Greenwood wants to use a timeout to stop the clock, and they are. They're going to use their final timeout here with 1:12 left. Thought they might do that to save some time because Russell was going to kill about 25 seconds. The clock was going to be running. We're going to take a quick break. Minute 12 left before halftime. Russell trailing 42-14. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Your business is up against a lot of things these days. Inflation costs, workforce issues, federal overreach. The list of things keeping you up at night keeps getting longer. The Arkansas State Chamber Associated Industries of Arkansas is here to help. We are constantly working to improve the business climate and make Arkansas as competitive as possible. The Arkansas State Chamber Associated Industries of Arkansas works tirelessly for your business so you can rest easy. Join us today.
Welcome back. Minute 12 left to play here in the first half. The Cyclones trailing Greenwood 42-14. Bulldogs own the 3rd longest winning streak in Arkansas high school history at 50. That's back years ago. Barton actually has the first at 63. Maybe I should have used that as a trivia question. Pine Bluff Dollarway actually has the second at 51. They were 1 away from that. Greenwood's won 10 state championships in 3 different classifications. This head coach, Chris Young, has won 1. He's in his 4th season. They're number 1, and good reason. Number 2 team is Little Rock Christian, and they're going to play each other the last regular season game of the year, and I think it's going to be in Little Rock. 4th down and 11 for the Cyclones after the timeout. Russell going to punt the football away. D.A. Reed standing with his heels at the 15-yard line. High snap. He's able to get this one down. He's hit, and they didn't block it. No, they're going to say it was tipped, and so they can hit the punter. If it's tipped, it's going to be scooped up at the 38-yard line. And L.J. Robbins gets to the 46. You can hit the punter if it's blocked, and Russeville's arguing that they actually didn't touch it, and that's what the coaching staff and the fans are upset about. They did hit D.A. Reed, which, again, is legal, but only if you partially block the punt or block the punt, and there was some question on whether or not they got it blocked or not. All right, but all in that, it ends up being a 34-yard punt and an 8-yard turn. That was my only thing, is partially blocked and goes 34 yards. I don't know. Greenwood with a minute left. They're going to go fast here. Kane Archer rolling to his left, and he's going to run. He'll be pushed out of bounds. No, he just ran ahead of the push into Cyclone territory. And see where they mark it down. They can mark it the 48-yard line, so a 6-yard pickup for Kane Archer. 8 carries, 139 yards, and 3 touchdowns for the sophomore quarterback. Clock stopped with 53 seconds left here in the first half for Russeville, trailing 42-14. Empty backfield as Davis goes in motion. He'll stay in the block for Archer, and he's going to tuck it and run. He's going to shed a tackler there, and he goes down hard at the 46-yard line. Not a sack, but Russell did get to hit him there. Pick up 2 yards on the play. 3rd down and 2. Bulldogs going very fast here on 3rd and 2. Going to pull it, and Archer's going to slide and have the first down. They're wanting a late hit as he was sliding, but Russell didn't get the late hit on that. And they're going fast again, another first down. It's unbelievable how fast they can go here. They pump fake, act like they want to spike it, but they have a man on the fly pattern. It's going to be tipped and almost intercepted by Bo Mosley, but Russell's going to get flagged for pass interference. It wasn't Mosley back there that I don't believe that's getting flagged, but there were 2 Cyclones back there. Mosley was trying to keep it alive. He was actually trying to tip it to himself. They faked the spike, and they had one man streaking down the middle of the field trying to get it to him. Russell was not fooled by it. They had 2 guys in the area, but they'll get flagged for a defensive pass interference. It'll be a 15-yard penalty here. It'll give them a first down at the 27-yard line of Russeville. Cyclones 10 penalties for 100 yards. It is unbelievable how fast they're able to go. Their linemen have to be in great shape because they're running the line of scrimmage. They're usually the first one set, not the wide receivers. Archer going to roll out to his right on first down. And he's looking. He's going to tuck it and run. He'll step out of bounds, stopping the clock with 14 seconds left. Archer, see where they're going to put him down. Put it down at the 23-yard line. 4-yard pickup, 2nd and 6. Clock stopped, 14 seconds left. They don't have a timeout. Technically, they've used them all on defense. Kane Archer on 2nd down, a quick out pattern, complete on the far side to Carnes, and he's going to be taken down, and they're going to stop the clock. I think he was in bounds. I think he was out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Sorry about that. I don't think he got out of bounds, but they say he did, and so that stops the clock here with 9 seconds left. Because if you're going down and get out of bounds, they're told to keep the clock rolling. Archer on 1st down and 10 for Greenwood at the 15. Back to pass. He's going to step up in the pocket, nowhere to run. He's going to throw it short, and it's going to bounce at the right in front of the goal line. I think he started thinking about it. He started thinking that the clock's going to run out on me. And the clock is stopped at 3 seconds, and they're going to run on the field goal unit. Greenwood's not bad at a lot of things. Technically, they're not very good at field goals. They're 0 of 1 on the season.
I watched their man practicing before the game. He wasn't hitting the field goals very well.
Well, this one's going to be put down at the 22-yard line, so it'll be a 32-yard field goal attempt for Steinfeld. And it's definitely going to be long enough, but I think it's wide left. It is, and the clock rolls out. So Greenwood scores every possession but the last one. They miss a 32-yard field goal as time expires, and we've come to the end of the first half. With our score, Greenwood 42, Russeville 14. We'll take a break. You got your halftime show next. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Greenwood Greenway proudly supports the DIYer in you. Whether you're a mover, a shaker, a groundbreaker, a risk taker, a challenge embracer, or a landscape visionary, whatever the task, we've got a John Deere tractor that can help move your project forward. You've got work to do, so let's get started. Reserve yours today in store or at gogreenway.com.
Hey, it's Drew Mitchell for Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is really proud this year to be sponsoring our local sports all throughout the River Valley. They're committed to the area. It's just another way they show that. When you're in the market for dentures, wisdom teeth, or whatever the case may be, remember Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery, and check out their website at lakesideofs.com. Lakeside Oral Surgery, helping make the broadcast of local sports throughout the River Valley possible.
I'm Rex Nelson. People travel to Arkansas to experience its natural beauty. We even market ourselves as the natural state. Our landscapes not only make this state exciting to visit, but a wonderful place to live. Not to mention the positive impact tourism has on our economy. It's our responsibility to keep our environment litter-free. Let's do our part to keep it beautiful. Visit keeparkansasbeautiful.com to get involved.
This message brought to you by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission.
Simmons Bank, nominated by Forbes magazine as a top U.S. bank, takes great pride in investing in our friends and neighbors. For more than 100 years, we've worked to make our customers' dreams come true, earning trust with convenient and reliable financial tools, checking and savings accounts, home and consumer loans, small business loans, and low-rate credit cards. Wherever you are on your financial journey, we're there with you every step of the way. Simmons Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
Welcome back. We're at Smith Robinson Stadium in Greenwood, Arkansas, and at the half, the Cyclones trail 42-14. There's some impressive things for the Cyclones, 250 total yards of offense, but this Greenwood offense they are as advertised. There's a reason why they're number one in the state. They're showing it tonight, and fantastic job by their offense, and it's been tough to keep up. A couple bright spots for Russeville. Tracy Daniels already over 100 yards, but just tough to keep up because they just come at you and just keep coming at you. And sometimes it's just like you don't know what hit you, and that's what happened in the first half. What's your assessment of the first half?
Well, the first half, there's two things really jumps out at me. One is the quarterback for Greenwood, how well he runs. He's a very smart player. You want to say to yourself, where did this guy come from? Yeah. And the second thing is all the yellow flags out there on the field. It's just like it was raining yellow flags. I've never seen so many penalties in the first half of a game. It's just of all these penalties that you're logging down, I'm curious on how many are hold by both sides of both teams. And it's just been a game of penalties and the Greenwood quarterback.
Give you some stats looking at or not stats, but scores looking at the 6A West, because that's what we're kind of focused on. And I think most of the games tonight are not supposed to be close, to be honest with you. The only one that we thought might be is PA and Greenbrier, but it's not really. PA leading Greenbrier 35-13. Little Rock Christian beating Van Buren as expected, 44-3 at the half. Mountain Home beating Siloam Springs 44-7 at the half. So that's just kind of the weekend, and also looking at those games really don't affect Russeville too much because we kind of figure what's going to happen. We figure Van Buren's going to lose, Mountain Home is going to win, and Greenbrier was the only one we're not too sure about. Lake Hamilton is the one we would be looking at, but they have an open week this week, and that's who Russeville faces next week as they travel to Russeville for senior night. And looking at some other scores involving area teams, thanks to Cameron Lane who's sending us this because we're not getting it updated on Fearless Friday. But at the half, Dardanelle is leading Harrison 28-21. Also at the half, Pottsville trailing Clinton 14-7. And I think that's all we had. I thought we had the Hector score. Yeah, that did have that written down here. 34-7. Hector leading Magazine. Remember, Hector was off last week. We do not have a score from Yeovil Summit. Atkins is kind of interested in that because of Atkins ending that 20-game losing streak last week with the upset win at Quitman, and we have no score on CAC and Dover. But we'll update you throughout the night. I want to tell you over on the radio side, 102.3, we have the Simmons Bank Scoreboard Show coming up at 10 o'clock until midnight with Rex Nelson hosting along with Nate Olson. We'll take a break. We're at the half. 42-14 is our score. Greenwood leading coming up. We'll look around what's going on in Cyclone country. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
At Liberty Car Wash in Russellville, you have options. You can wash your car yourself or drive through one of the automatic car washes. Liberty Car Wash also gives you the option of washing your fur baby. Why make a mess in your home and risk clogging your drains when you can wash Max at Liberty Car Wash? Visit Liberty Car Wash today on Knoxville Avenue and South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville, where you always have options.
Miller Roofing Company, a family-owned company treating you like family. Who's a part of the Miller family of employees? This is Kay Metz.
I answer the phones. I am the front desk, and when you come in, I'm the first person that will greet you. I will make sure that you get looked after. Our whole office, we're a family. So that is what we try and encourage with our customers.
Your friends at Miller Roofing. See them on South Arkansas and Russellville and follow them on Facebook.
Oh, the smell of those charcoal grills. It's that time of year again when the nights are getting cooler and the trees are changing colors. I am Renata Jenkins-Bowler with Roller Funeral Homes, reminding us all with school back in session to watch and be careful for children in school buses, dogs being walked, and joggers. Also, this time of year has us getting ready for those tailgates and big games this week. So play hard, cheer loud, and drive carefully. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect.
Little Rock is where you'll be amazed by everything that awaits every member of your family. Explore sites like the Little Rock Zoo or hike to the top of Central Arkansas at Pinnacle Mountain State Park. Learn about the world around us at the Museum of Discovery. And at the Central Arkansas Nature Center, you can see alligators up close right in downtown. You can tour the Oval Office at the Clinton Presidential Library and walk in the footsteps of civil rights pioneers at historic Central High School. One experience and you'll be big on Little Rock. Learn more at littlerock.com today.
Welcome back to Greenwood. The Bulldogs leading the Cyclones by a score of 42-14. Appreciate you joining us and staying with us through all the issues. Again, we always seem to have issues certain places we go. Used to, it was always Lake Hamilton until they redid their press box, got Ethernet in here. It's always seemed to have issues here, so we kind of knew that coming in and just trying to fight through it. So we appreciate you joining us, and that's why if you go back and look at the stream, sometimes there's maybe 2 or 3 different starts, and at one point we're having to film from our phone, just trying to keep you updated. And I think we haven't, cross our fingers, we haven't had any issues on the radio side, which actually has been the opposite at times. Sometimes our video's been going fine at places we go, and the radio's been fine. So, but know that you can always check in on both in case one fails. You always got both ways. And if you go and look at the you can download the EAB app for free. Eastern Arkansas Broadcasters. It encompasses a lot of area, not just area high schools like Atkins, Dardanelle, but also across the state. Stuttgart, DeWitt, Jonesboro. It's all the stations that EAB owns, and also Arkansas State even is on there. It also has a link for the video side for us and the audio stream. That's the EAB app. We're going to take a look at what's going on in the Cyclone country, the other sports other than just high school football. I feel like we have to start out with the high school volleyball team and Coach Ashley Jackson. What a week it was. I mean, I could talk about last night, senior night, defeating Van Buren 3-1, but when you beat the number 1 team in the conference, making that long trip up Highway 7 to Harrison, that's what you got to talk about. On Tuesday night, they defeated the number 1 team in the conference, the Harrison Lady Goblins, 3-2. So it was a 2-0 week for the Lady Cyclones, and that's perfect when you want to head into the state tournament. They're going to be playing the 5A state tournament as the 3 seed. For Russeville at Searcy. It's going to be at Searcy, but Russeville will open on Tuesday at 2 o'clock when they take on the Hot Springs Lakeside, and that will actually be streamed by EAB Sports Network, and we'll be providing the stream when we get that for you, probably the day before, but we'll put that on our Facebook page. Congratulations to Ashley Jackson, Lady Cyclones, going 2-0 on the week. We haven't talked to you since the conference tournament for junior high. The Lady Whirlwinds beat Searcy in the first round, lost in the semifinals of the district tournament, and their season has concluded. Cross country still going strong. Junior high for the Whirlwinds, they had the meet at Quitman this week. The junior high boys finished first. The junior high girls finished second. Congratulations to Coach Frazier for that. We're looking at swim. I know we're going to start, I think their first home match is November the 2nd. In basketball, Cyclone Madness at Cyclone Arena is on Thursday, November the 9th. course, so we have 2 new head coaches, Greg Chenault coaching the boys, LaShonta Johnson coaching the Lady Cyclones. But November 9th, keep that marked down. That's Thursday. There'll be Cyclone Madness at Cyclone Arena. The Russeville JV squad on Monday night defeated Clarksville 14-6. They have one more game. They will host Little Rock Christian on Monday. And what a game, what a couple of games last night for Coach Jimmy Wilson and the Russeville Whirlwinds. The 8th grade team beat Clarksville 24-8. It was a shutout until the 12 seconds left when Clarksville scored. But 28 to win for the 8th grade Whirlwinds. And get this, the 9th grade team won last night 52-12. Think about this. The 9th grade Whirlwinds had 7 possessions. They scored 7 touchdowns, and each touchdown drive was 1 play. So their offense was only out there for 7 plays, and every single play was a touchdown. And they won the game 52-12 over Clarksville. Now they're going to be on the road at Little Rock Christian on Thursday, and then their last regular season game, they always move it to a Tuesday night, so as luck would have it, they're actually going to host their last game on Halloween, October 31st, as they host Morrilton. That's what's going on in Cyclone Country. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll have some more scores for you and also our Cyclone history that dates back to 2016, a regular season game. 42-14 is our score right here. Greenwood leading Russeville. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
At Phil Wright Autoplex in Russellville,
we know you have many places to buy a car. Our competitive pricing and no-pressure sales team
has made us your premier GMC and Chevrolet dealer in the River Valley for almost 50 years.
Our impressive inventory is changing daily. Shop online 24/7 at philwright.com.
For a simplified buying process, trust Phil Wright Autoplex. Great inventory, great prices, and an overall great buying experience. Exit 84 off I-40, Russellville.
Word is spreading fast about how fantastic the food is over at Ridgewood Brothers Barbecue in the big city of Russellville. Slow-cooked barbecue, quality meat done the right way. But did you know if you have a big event coming, we're talking weddings, maybe some people coming in from out of town for a business meeting that you really want to impress, Ridgewood Brothers Barbecue can help you out. Definitely hit up Grant and the gang over there at Ridgewood Brothers Barbecue for catering. Shane here with you once again for Ridgewood Brothers.
The vehicle you'd buy if money was no object? Cadillac Escalade. With cash in hand, you'd still wait months to buy an Escalade and probably pay thousands over sticker price. Don't wait to buy your dream car, because you can win one this month from Saracen Casino and or Cadillac. Yes, win a luxurious Cadillac Escalade ESV only at Saracen Casino. Saracen is Little Rock's closest place to play.
Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style.
Family problem? Call 800-522-4700.
Are you looking for a place where your educational journey can truly thrive? Southern Arkansas University has helped thousands of people like you earn a degree. At SAU, it's not just a university, it's a supportive community dedicated to your success. Explore the accredited programs SAU has to offer, led by experienced faculty who are passionate about your growth. From business and biology to education and engineering, SAU provides a comprehensive educational experience. Join the legacy of excellence at Southern Arkansas University and take the opportunity to shape your brightest future imaginable. Your journey starts in Magnolia, Arkansas.
Welcome back. We're at Smith Robinson Stadium in Greenwood. The Bulldogs leading the Cyclones at the half, 42-14. Again, give you the scores, all these games at halftime in the 6A West. Little Rock Christian leading Van Buren 44-3. PA over Greenbrier 35-13, and Mountain Home leading Silent Springs 44-7. Halftime score, Dardanelle leading Harrison 28-21. Senior night over there. At halftime, Clinton leading Pottsville 14-7. Also a halftime score, Magazine trails Hector at Hector 34-7. Time now for our Cyclone History segment. We were talking about all this week about the comeback victory for the Cyclones last week when they were trailing Greenbrier by 17 going into the fourth quarter. Won the game 21-17, and Coach Wheeler was talking to us about when was the last time Russell came back from 17 down to win the game, and we never could find it, that there was a time. However, we were looking at, it got me looking at when Russell was trailing by 17, and the last time they were trailing by 17 going into the fourth quarter and made a bid at it was October 14th, 2016. It was here at Greenwood. Russell trailed, actually by many 18. They trailed 21-3 at the half, but going into the fourth quarter, Russell trailed 27-10. And even then, it was only about with 10 minutes left that it started. Cale Folsom had a 1-yard touchdown run. That capped off a 97-yard drive, but it only took 4 plays. Josiah Woodard had a 73-yard run on that drive. It was after Greenwood had gone for it on 4th and 3 from the 5. They gained 2 yards. Russell took over deep in their own end. 4 plays, they score. With the extra point, made it 27-17, and there was just 5.5 minutes left. Greenwood takes the ball over. They go 3 and out. Cale Folsom hits Caleb Stokes for a 1-yard touchdown pass. Nate Turner added the PAT, who actually had a long field goal earlier in that game. That was an 82-yard drive and 9 plays. All that came with 1:31 left. Greenwood recovered the onside kick. Russeville trailing by 17. They end up losing the game 27-24. However, that was the year that Russeville won the state championship. They got a return match against Greenwood later that year. And, when you talk to Coach Billy Dawson at the time, he actually addressed his team after that game on the field at Greenwood. And he said, let's do what we need to do to face these guys again. Russellville had come into the game 6-0, and they knew they had a chance to play them again. They did face them again in the state championship game. Russellville made good on that, defeated Greenwood easily, 37-23 going away. It was a 12-1 season, the second state title in Russellville Cyclone history. And I talked to our athletic director, Ben Goodman, whose coach was a defensive coach on that team, and he said that they remember they'd won 6 in a row to get to them. And they talked about if we won 6 in a row again, we would get back to them. And it was going to be a different outcome. It was going to be for everything. And he says that 6th game after that included the bye week and all that. So it just sort of worked out to that. So that's our look at the Cyclone history. In that game, I do want to say Cale Folsom threw for 245 yards. Woodard rushed for 118. Ryan Talley had 5 catches for 77 yards. Jacob Reed, 2 for 69. Caleb Stokes, 6 for 57. It was really the game that Russellville stopped being intimidated by Greenwood, even though they lost by 3, even with clock issues. If people were at that game and remember, Russellville realized that. And I think when you talk to Jeff Weaver, who was the head coach for Russellville after that, said that Greenwood realized that they were going to have their hands full if they had to play Russellville again. They did at War Memorial, and Russellville won by 14, claiming the state championship in 2016. That's our look at Russellville Cyclone history. Want to talk to you about the stats. We'll do that when we come back and then have the second half for you. Russellville trailing 42-14 here at the half. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
To River Valley Tinting and Glass. Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability, durability, and versatility built in, like #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, Z Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today. In the River Valley, see River Valley Tractor on Weir Road in Russellville.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 70 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
We all have our traditions, from Friday night lights to Saturday morning hunts. These are the traditions we pass down to the next generation. And we might have hung up our cleats a long time ago, but come tomorrow morning, we can still put on our camo and hunter orange, because some traditions last a lifetime. Get your hunting license and enjoy a season of memories, both on the field and in the woods. This message is brought to you by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Hunt natural.
We're at the half. 42-14 is our score. Greenwood leading. I want to tell you that we're posting their stats, the halftime stats, if you want to see them on our Facebook page. And look, get past the score, 42-14. There's some positives there. Russeville, 250 yards of offense, 110 passing, 104 rushing. Russeville been able to move the ball. It's just they've had two drives come up short on fourth down, and the Bulldogs just been unstoppable on offense. The only drive they didn't score on, they missed the field goal there at the end. But Russell's taking care of the football. They have not turned it over by fumble or interception. 32 plays for the Cyclones, 41 for Greenwood. Let's go individual stats. Luke Jones, 6 of 11 for the Cyclones for 67 yards and 1 touchdown. Caleb Campbell, 2 of 2 for 43 yards. Tracy Daniels, 12 carries, 122 yards, and a touchdown. Of course, had that big, long 79-yard touchdown run. Ladarius Prince, 2 of 14 running the football. Luke Jones, 4 of 8. Receiving, Peyton Harrison, 3 catches for 40 yards. Caden Rose, 1 catch for 39 yards. Makai Foster has 1 catch for 15 yards. He's the one that had the touchdown reception. Kane Archer's thrown for 149 yards and rushed for 449. He's thrown and rushed for the exact same amount. That's right. Kane Archer, 11 carries, running the football, 3 touchdowns. He's also thrown for 3 touchdowns, 13 of 17. Grant Carnes is their leading receiver, 4 catches for 56 yards. And they spread out the receiving touchdowns there. 10 penalties for 100 yards on the Cyclones, 9 for 91. You mentioned it earlier, 19 penalties on that first half. Russell now coming out onto the field. It's been homecoming here at Greenwood. Usually they put 3 more minutes on the clock, and they do that right now. That's a look at our stats. We're going to take a final break, be back with the second half. Russeville trailing Greenwood. I was going to do that tonight, 42-14. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
No tricks, just treats at R&R Tire Express. Right now, just $5 gets you started on any set of Yokohama tires, like a new set of Yokohama Ascend GT tires. Plus, you'll get 6 months, same as cash, and everyone's approved. And that's not all. You get free installation, free lifetime balance, rotation, and 12 months, 24-hour roadside assistance. R&R Tire Express. Now open on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville.
Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat Meat on the Dover Square is serving up delicious home-cooked meals and entertainment for the whole family. It's like gathering at Grandma's house, but with karaoke on Tuesday nights and live bands on Friday and Saturday nights. Bring the family to Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat Meat, 9733 Market Street in Dover. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner Tuesday through Saturday, 6:30 a.m. to close. And don't forget about the Sunday buffet, 11 to 3. Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat Meat in Dover.
If you like supporting local small town, then you should go down to Funky Town Mall. We've got over 80 vendors from our very own community with tons of varieties such as vintage, antiques, collectibles, furniture, painted or stained, art, home decor, holiday decor, glassware, pottery, farmhouse, jewelry, clothing, new, ancient, and worn, western wear, framed, autographs, sports pictures, puzzles, kids' toys, sports, trading cards, books, albums. Did you get all that? Well, I guess then you're just going to have to come see for yourself. We've got something for the whole family. 1612 South Arkansas. Like us on Facebook and see what's new and ask about our shipping and layaway options. Come on down to Funky Town.
Your best life begins with your healthiest life. At Baptist Health, you'll find the comprehensive care you need for every person in your family. From pediatrics to primary care to women's health, we're equipped to partner with you in every phase of your wellness journey. You'll also find Baptist Health locations and clinics across the state, ensuring we're always there for you, when and where you need us. Learn more about the state's most trusted name in healthcare, locate a clinic, find a provider, and more at baptist-health.com.
Welcome back. We're getting ready to start the second half. Russeville trailing Greenwood 42-14. Russeville will be on back at home next week hosting Lake Hamilton. Be senior night. And then, because everybody in our conference has a week off, Russeville gets the bye week the last week of the season. That's going to go away next year. Russell's going to be back to 7 conference games and 3 non-conference games, and it's going to change quite a bit. We figure PA will win 1 playoff game this year. If they win 1 playoff game, they move up to 7A. If Little Rock Christian makes the finals, which is a possibility, they're also going to move up. It looks like Russellville's conference will change, maybe losing both those teams, probably losing Greenbrier. There's talk that we're probably going to get Shiloh Christian. We are most definitely getting Fort Smith Southside dropping down out of 7A to our conference. So it's going to shake it up a little bit. But talk to Coach Wheeler, and he's very happy with the fact that we're going back to 3 non-conference games, get rid of the bye week late in the year. Last year it worked out for Russell because they had a bye week leading the playoffs. This year he says he wants to be playing heading into those playoffs. So Sometimes it works for you, sometimes it works against you. As we start the second half, Cyclones trailing 42-14. Russeville will receive the kickoff. Remember, they deferred to the second half. And Steinfeld will kick off, and Mekhi Foster will pick it up at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, stops. It looked like he's going towards the middle of the field. He stopped and went down the right hash marks there, across the 25 to about the 27-yard line. And that's where Russeville will set up shop here in the second half. And running on the football field for Russeville will be Luke Jones. Caleb Campbell had 2 or 3 drives in that first half. They put the ball down right at the 27-yard line, so I was waiting for that because they've been really late putting that down for us. Not that we're in a hurry, but we wanted to tell you that Mekhi Foster had 19 yards on that return. Tracy Daniels, play action to him. Luke Jones, he's going to throw on the stop route, the comebacker to try to Mekhi Foster, and it was thrown behind him. Looked like they were expecting Mekhi go on a fly route, and he was open as he put the brakes on. They just couldn't make a connection with Mekhi over on that far side.
Yeah, there wasn't a defender within about 5 yards of him.
Well, the defender was still running. He thought he was running man for man down the right sideline. So starts second down and 10 here at the 27-yard line. Now pistol formation, meaning Tracy Daniels directly behind the quarterback, and kind of miscommunication there as he turns completely around, gives it off to Tracy, who will get the 29-yard line. He spun all the way around. I don't think that was by design. And he'll pick up 2 yards to the 28-yard line because you got to get to the 29 for it to count. So 123 yards on 13 carries. Tracy Daniels needing 214 to break the record coming into the game. And lost my pen. I'm going to have to do some calculations here on the fly. Less than 100 he needs to break the record. He'll do it next week if he doesn't do it tonight. Jones on third down, steps up in the pocket. He's throwing it deep. He's got Mekhi Foster and out of his reach there. He's looking over that right shoulder, had to tilt back over the left shoulder. Russell just couldn't make the connection. If he would have caught that, he still would be running. It'll bring up 4th down and 9 for Russeville.
Foster had 2 defenders on him, and he outran both of them.
Yep, both of them. And D.A. Reed will come on. They hit D.A. Reed on a punt that went 34 yards, and they said it was partially blocked, and it may have been, but if so, that's pretty impressive to get a punt partially blocked. It still goes 34 yards. Tracy Daniels is going to come out here and be the gunner. Russell ran a fake punt almost in this situation here in the first half. This is 4th down and 9 here in Russeville. With 3 seconds on the play clock, we have a timeout, and I think, did Greenwood just call that timeout? I think they did.
Yeah.
With 3 seconds left on the play clock, odd time for that to be called. It makes you wonder if they didn't saw something they didn't like or maybe didn't have the right personnel in there. We're going to take a quick break. Russell trailing 42-14, early going third quarter. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
The Russellville School District is seeking route substitute and trip bus drivers. Route drivers start at $30.38 per hour with pay increases for years of experience. Substitute drivers make $30.38 per hour on routes. Drivers interested in trips earn $15.45 per hour for the duration of the event. And bus monitors can make $15 per hour. Route drivers and monitors are eligible for insurance and retirement. No CDL. RSD is a registered training site. Apply at russellvilleschools.net transportation page.
All right, after the timeout by Greenwood, Russell still looking at 4th down and 9. D.A. Reed inside his own 20, high snap. He's going to get this one away with no pressure. It's a beautiful spiral. It's going to kick it over the gunner's head and over the receiver's head and take a big Russell bounce. It's going to be inside the 10, down at the 9. A 63-yard punt for D.A. Reed. His long of the season, 61. Well, not anymore. That one goes 63 yards.
And Rose was down there to see that it didn't go into the end zone.
So Russell 3 and out, but D.A. Reed flips the field here with 10:57 left to play in the third. Kane Archer, 149 yard passing, 149 yards rushing in that first half, is back on for the Bulldogs. It's their worst starting position as they start at their own 9-yard line. They're going to hand it off to Davis, stringing it out. Russeville can't set the edge. He's down the right sideline, 20, 25, pushed out of bounds there. Russell pushed him out towards that sideline, but just couldn't get over there to stop him, and he'll get all the way down to the 29-yard line. Pickup of 20 yards on the play. First down for the Bulldogs. 42-14. Play action. Quick slant here to Carnes. He's got it. He's got the first down at the 40-yard line. And let's see. That goes for 11 yards. Counting this, he's got 5 catches for 67 and a touchdown. Another first down for the Bulldogs. Over here on the right hash mark, right in front of the Cyclone bench and the Cyclone fans. Man in motion's L.J. Robbins. They're going to roll to the left, throwing it out. Usually go to Robbins over on that far side, but this pass complete to Daniel Arrington as he's tackled in Cyclone territory at the 42. That goes for 18 yards. And the 5th catch for Arrington. Kane Archer now 170 yards passing tonight, going quickly again, 1st and 10. Archer, nothing open on the right side and trying to move the pocket, rolling to his left, throwing a little safety valve, and they complete it inside the 40 to the 37. I think that was Arrington that caught it over on that far side, blocked a little bit. I think it was number 0. They're going fast here, 2nd down and 5 after that 5-yard pickup. Under 10 minutes to go. Russell trailing 42-14. L.J. Robbins going to catch this one out of the backfield down the left sideline, pushed out of bounds inside the 25. A first down for the Bulldogs. Russell just struggling to stop Greenwood. The only time we stopped him is when they missed a field goal on the last play of the first half. They have it at the 23-yard line. 14 yards on the pickup, and now a timeout called by the Russell Cyclone defense. 9:49 left to play here in the third. Russell trailing 42-14. We'll take a quick break. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer. You'll find Burnett Affordable Buildings and C&H carports for garages, barns, carport sheds, and more. At Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, they believe in high-quality buildings that last and excellent customer service that makes a difference. Visit Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings.com or just stop by 4151 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville today.
Russellville trailing Greenwood 42-14, 9:49 left here in the third, and Greenwood on the move. They have it 1st and 10 at hour 23, and something that we're probably all thinking, if Greenwood scores here, it starts the sportsmanship rule where the clock won't stop, and unless it's a timeout or an injury. It'll be a quick second half if we don't stop him here. L.J. Robbins is going to get the carry on 1st and 10. He's inside the 20 and get down to the 15. You know how odd that it is that they don't have a single fumble loss this season? They played 7 games. You don't see that. And boy, they just take care of the football there.
I've been looking for a turnover. We've got to get the ball back.
Yeah, they average less than 1 per game. 6 interceptions, no fumbles in 7 games. On 2nd down, this will be Davis. He's going to be hit by Magnus Gold and dropped in the backfield for a loss. Cyclone fans trying to get behind their team. That'll push them back. 3rd down and 4 at our 17-yard line, nearing the 9-minute mark. Archer waiting. It's odd time they've taken so long. Pump fake. He's looking right side now. He's throwing for the corner of the end zone. Is incomplete. A stop and go route there as they was trying to go to Grant Carnes. This will bring up 4th down and 4. And they may be going for it here. They're 0 of 2 on field goals this season. 0 of 1 tonight as they missed a 32-yarder. And this would be about that. It'd be 33 yards. From left hash, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and 4 from our 17. 3 receivers to the right, one's in motion, but he's going to stay on that. Play action, he's going to have to dodge a man rolling to his right, and he trips up. No, he's going to stay on his feet, and he's got the first down at the 10, stumbles forward, pushed out of bounds near the pylon. He's down to the 1-yard line. 2 different times I thought we had him wrapped up. And it's a first down and goal from the 1. My goodness. For a guy that does not run very much, he's been unbelievable tonight. Kane Archer, 12 carries, 165 yards. He picks up a first down there at the 1, just inside the 1, actually. They've got Braden Davis out of the shotgun formation. Tight formation. Low snap. He's going to have to pick it up off the turf. There's a fumble on it. Technically, that's a fumble, but he does cover it back at the 6-yard line.
Yeah, Foster nailed him, came through there. I know Foster was looking for the ball, but he went ahead and nailed the quarterback.
Kane was trying to pick it up without looking, and he just, sometimes you got to look down at the football. I think he was trying to do something with it. He loses 5 yards. He almost lost the football. We just couldn't get to it quick enough. 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line now. He's trying to feel his way, and he saw the pressure coming. I think he's probably thinking to pass it, but if it wasn't a pass play, he probably would have had an eligible man down the field. 2nd and goal from the 6. Play clock now at 10. Archer taking his time here. Back to pass. 3-step drop. Looks right, looks left. Still plenty of time. Now he's going to roll out to his left. He's being chased. He's going to angle. He's at the 5, and he gets in. Did he get into the end zone? They signal touchdown now. They fired the cannon before they signaled touchdown. I looked at the line judge on that far side. They shot the cannon. Then he said touchdown, but it's a touchdown nonetheless. And Kane Archer scores his 4th touchdown rushing tonight as he gets it in from 6 yards out. It's 48-14. The extra point is up and good, and that will start the sportsmanship rule. Russeville trails 49-14, 7:47 left here in the 3rd. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Understands that whether you have the ideal history that other companies desire or a not-so-perfect history, you still deserve the best coverage with a company you can trust at the best price for you. All About Auto Insurance is your low down payment and low monthly payment discount insurance company that offers the right coverages with the personal touch you would expect from your neighborhood insurance agent. Come by their new location at 701 East Main Street in Russellville for a free second opinion today.
KCJC Dartnell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
It's 49-14. Russellville trailing. We had a flag down and on sportsmanlike conduct against Russellville, and so this will be marked off on the kickoff. And so instead of kicking off from their 40, Greenwood will be kicking off from the 45-yard line of Russellville. So usually a perfect time to do the onside kick, but Greenwood's got the mercy rule going. There's a question on our YouTube live stream about the EAB app. It's Eastern Arkansas Broadcasters, EAB Sports, EAB Media Group app that you can download. And if you're watching us on YouTube, we got the EAB logo in the upper right-hand column, and it looks like that. That's our logo if you want to go look at that app. Again, it's got Stuttgart, DeWitt. That's two I check out that's not from our area. Of course, Dardanelle and Atkins, Jonesboro, Hurricane, Arkansas State, and Arkansas Tech even. They actually kicked that off out of the end zone, so it ends up not mattering, the penalty against the Cyclones, because Russellville will start at our own 20. When they start the clock here, it won't stop unless it's a timeout or a penalty. Jones back to pass on first down, throwing. It's complete here, pass to the 30. Found the underneath route there as Mitchell Manning gets his first catch as a Russellville Cyclone. Had him in class. He's a good kid. Manning there with the catch, getting the first down. Sponsored by Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way. 1st and 10 for Russellville at our own 30. Tracy Daniels getting the call here, and he's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage. It doesn't stop him. He's spinning his way, and is still on his feet, gets to the 35.
Yeah, he's dragging 2 defenders with him.
5-yard pickup, 128 yards on 14 carries for Tracy. They may be pulling him soon just to keep him healthy, because next week is the game that matters. We got to beat Lake Hamilton to get that 3rd win, but also to get the tiebreaker with him. Tracy Daniels in there right now on 2nd down. Backpedaling is Luke Jones. Underneath route is completed. Pass to Abel Abington. Pick up a 4 yards on the play. They put him down at the 39, so 3rd down and a long 1. Nearing 6.5 to go here in the 3rd. Russell trailing 49-14. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Jones going to follow his lead blocker, Tracy Daniels. Stumbles forward, gets the first down, and he gets to the 45-yard line. Pickup of 6. He needed 1. That's sponsored by Better Way Realty. Tell you, that week that we're off on week 10, Greenwood playing Little Rock Christian, that'd be a pretty good game to go watch.
Where are they playing at?
At Little Rock Christian. That'd be 1 versus 2. And it's going to probably decide who's the 1 seed, who's the 2 seed, and it may be the precursor to the state championship game. Benton has something to say about that, I'm sure. Caleb Campbell in the game now. His first pass completed here in the second half to Peyton Harrison. Russell's got a Better Way Realty first down as they get into Greenwood territory. Gets to the 49, so no, they didn't get the first down. Check that. I saw the sticks over here, and I thought it was a first down. It's a pickup of 6. Thought there was a 50 for the first down. I was looking at the down marker, so 2nd and 4. How about we pick it up right now? Ladarius Prince in there at running back, and a quick slant. Coming back to the ball is Peyton Harrison. He had to come back to catch that. Good catch there by Peyton. And there is a penalty flag on the play. I don't think he got the first down. It's very close. They're not signaling it yet, but we're going to wait and see. Illegal motion. I thought we were moving, to be honest with you, and I didn't see the flag, but I thought we had moved a little bit. So we'll negate that pass play, move us back 5 yards. It'll still be 2nd down. This will be at our own 46-yard line. 2nd down and 9. Clock should be moving. It stopped at 5:22. Now they got it going. Homecoming here at Greenwood. Russeville has senior night next week against Lake Hamilton. Luke Jones with Tracy Daniels back there. And Tracy will get the call here on 2nd and 9, and he's going to be stacked up for no gain.
Well, trying to go right up the middle.
And there's a swing being thrown there, and the official didn't see it. It happened right in front of the Cyclone fans. They saw it, and they missed that one. That's the second one that you've seen. That's the first one I've seen.
That's the second one.
Yeah. And
that's amazing they didn't see that.
Well, sometimes the wrestling referee misses it. They only see the one that when you punch back. So I'll say this. Good job by Russell keeping their poise and not doing anything about that, because the worst thing that could happen is you get called for the punch back. And it'll be 3rd down and 8 there. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to left. Luke Jones back in. Russell switch back and forth here on this drive. 30 seconds on the play clock, plenty of time. Not worried about delay game here. Harrison comes in motion. Jones back to pass. He's going to throw, and it's complete to Harrison, who's right at the sticks and steps out of bounds. Russell got the Better Way Realty first down. And they'll move the sticks here, as Russell needed 8, and they got 8. First down for the Cyclones they get them the 44-yard line, so pickup of 9 on the play. Jones now 9 of 16 for 90 yards. Harrison now 5 catches for 55. Tracy in there in the pistol formation, 3 yards behind Luke Jones. Now counter play. He's trying to get the left edge. He's going to lose yardage on this play. Back at the 46, he'll lose 2. Again, Tracy coming into the game needing 214 yards for the rest of the season to become the career all-time rusher for Russeville. In his 3 years here, he's got 127 tonight, so he'll need less than 100 next week against Lake Hamilton. Playoff games count. Tracy Steiger currently holds the record, 3,009 yards on 514 carries. Under 3 minutes to play here in the third. Russell trailing 49-14. Jones back to pass. He's going to take a shot deep downfield. Nobody there. Abington had slowed up, thought it was a comeback route or something, just miscommunication, not on the same page. Russell looking at 3rd down and long. 3rd and 12. That's the second time Abington's been targeted for the Cyclones. He has 1 catch for 4 yards. I was at the end of Wednesday's practice, and he was making some fantastic catches Wednesday, diving catches. He was setting the field on fire. Russeville 3rd and 12. Luke Jones The 3 receivers to his right, 1 in motion. Now 2 on each side. Here's the snap. Looking short side of the field. He's throwing his completed pass shy of the first down as they drive him backwards. They take down Caden Rose for his second catch tonight. Russell's got a decision to make here. Coach Wheeler, I'm sure, is going to be going for it. We'll see how close it is. They put the ball down for Russellville at the 39-yard line of Greenwood, so it'll be 4th down and 5 for the Crimson Cyclones. Under 2 minutes to play here in the third.
Well, you know they're going to be looking at Harrison and looking at Daniels.
The Cyclones tonight, 6 of 11 on third down conversions. 2 receivers to each side. Tracy Daniels to the left of Luke Jones. Jones back to pass. He's throwing completed pass to Mekhi Foster, who's got the first down for Russellville inside the 30. And he's spinning his way for some extra yards. They put it down at the 27, a 12-yard pickup for Mekhi, who's got 2 catches for 27 and a touchdown tonight for Russellville. 3 receivers to the short side of the field. Jones looking that way. He's going to step in. He's going to throw it towards the middle. Going for Mekhi. He's got him into the end zone for the Cyclone touchdown. 27 yards. Luke Jones to Mekhi Foster. Second time they've hooked up tonight for a score.
Foster had just left the defenders. He was defender way behind him. Good route.
All right. I called all that for the touchdown, and I'm looking to see what's going on. All right, we got unsportsmanlike conduct against Russellville after the play, so the touchdown counts, and they can assess it on the kickoff. So Russell will be kicking off probably at our own 25-yard line. All right, so Fernando Rodriguez on to try the extra point for Russellville. And his extra point is no good. So 49-20 our score, and we've concluded the end of the third quarter. Yeah, there's some issues going on down there. We're going to clean this up and take a break at the end of 3 quarters. Russellville trails Greenwood 49-20. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
Mr. Brake and Lube wants you to know when it comes to your engine, not all motor oils are created equal. That's why they only offer name brand motor oils that you can trust, like Pennzoil, Castrol, Mobil 1, and more. So don't pay top dollar for cheap generics. And if you're looking for work, Mr. Brake and Lube is hiring with all training provided and competitive pay. So call 219-5438 or visit 1415 East Main Street. Mr. Brake and Lube, your one-stop maintenance shop. Mr. Brake and Lube is an equal opportunity employer.
All right, on that scoring summary, Russellville goes 65 yards in 12 plays. Luke Jones hits Mekhi Foster for a 27-yard touchdown pass. The extra point by Mr. Brake and Lube is no good. Remember, Mr. Brake and Lube, when you need auto repair shop, you can count on Mr. Brake and Lube. Now, the Cyclones, after the touchdown, remember, were assessed a penalty. That's going to be assessed on the kickoff. We're switching ends also because we're getting ready to start the fourth quarter right now. So that 15-yard penalty goes against Russellville. They've been penalized 13 times for 135 yards. And they'll be kicking off from their own 25, and they switch ends. Jerron Brown looks like he's kicking off for Russellville. This will be his first time. And it's going to be fielded at the 28-yard line. Across the 40, running laterally now is Arrington, and he comes back to the left side. He lost about 5 yards when he came back. He got to the 46, came back, ran backwards to the 42-yard line. And Daniel Arrington, all that running, he gains 14 yards on the play, and they'll have the ball at their own 42.
And he's limping off.
Yeah, and we'll see if they're probably going to go to Cooper Goodwin, their other sophomore quarterback, the backup. No. Is Kane Archer coming out? I thought I saw number 8.
Archer's coming out.
No. Are you sure? I don't see number 8 out there. I'm looking for number 12.
No,
Cooper
I
Goodwin.
mean he's not coming out.
Okay.
No,
I'm
he's
still
over on
looking
the
for
side.
number 12. Cooper. Okay, there he is. Cooper Goodwin. He's also a sophomore. And he completes 65% of his passes for 567 yards. He started 2 games for them when Kane Archer had broke his non-throwing hand. He hands off here on first down, and they'll get to the 45, 46-yard line. And that is Wesley Raggio. That's his 30th carry of the season. He picks up 4 yards there. Yeah, Goodwin is no slouch. He had 4 touchdowns in that game he started against Van Buren. He did not play last week against Lake Hamilton. Otherwise, he's played in every game. Raggio is going to carry here, and he's wrestled down for no gain. Big tackle there by Wisnet, and almost a suplex play. Suplex tackle, should say. No gain on that. It's going to be 3rd down and 6.
Russeville's defense has played a lot of minutes tonight. They're going to sleep well.
Now looking at time of possession, of course, doesn't matter, but that is the 54th play for their offense. The Whirlwinds got killed in time of possession last night because they had 7 offensive plays and 7 touchdowns. Cooper Goodwin rolling out to his right. He throws, and it's a completed pass along the far side for a first down as they throw it to Peyton Presson. And that's enough for the Bulldog first down. And they're going fast here, and Russell didn't get off the field in time. So a penalty flag? No, we called timeout. You know, if you run off and you have 12 people on, if you don't get off in time and it's illegal participation, the high school officials are supposed to kill the play immediately. And I thought that's what they were doing, but Russell does call timeout. Cyclones just couldn't get off the field in time, trying to make some substitutions, and that's one of the things that Greenwood does. Especially what they do is they'll run a lot of stuff to the far side, and so linemen have farther to run onto the field. I know it's a little thing, but they actually do that. That last pass play by Cooper Goodwin goes for 12 yards, his first completed pass. I said that he's played in every game except last week against Lake Hamilton. That's our opponent next week. Lake Hamilton Wolves come to town. They're off this week, but big game for Russeville. And Russeville leads that series 7-6. It'll just be the 14th meeting between the two teams. Russeville actually won the first 2 back in 1981 and 1982, and they won both of them by shutouts, 24-0 and 28-0. They renewed the series back in the 90s, and of course since then they've been conference opponents. Their head coach is Tommy Gillerin, who was the head coach at Dover for 4 seasons before going to Fountain Lake, and he's from Lake Hamilton, so he's back home, and he has been doing that dead tee, veer offense, but this year the whole thing was they were moving to the spread, and then their quarterback tore his ACL, broke his leg, and so they've kind of moved back to more of a running attack, but they've really been hit hard by graduation and injuries this year, struggling this year. Back to action now, and this is the handoff to Wesley Raggio, and he's got the 30 down the sideline, steps out of bounds around the 20-yard line with really no contact over there on that far side, just ran out of room. They're going to say he stepped out actually at the 24, pickup of 18 on the play.
I never did pick up what the penalty was.
I didn't see it was either. Like I said, we're really low, and sometimes it's hard to see, and they're going to put it back at the 35-yard line. So they do get credit actually for the run to the 25. And then the penalty, I think it was a hold from the spot maybe. And still first down and short here, and Goodwin's going to pick up the first down and more as he's inside the 20-yard line. He's tackled by Tracy Daniels. Holding. All right, it was holding. Well, they get the first down now at the 20. 29 first downs for Greenwood. There's a handoff to the big fullback right up the middle, Isaiah Niles, and he'll get 4 yards to the 16-yard line.
Now Greenwood's taking their time. They're not rushing up there like they did.
They are. And
the other 3 quarters.
49-20 is our score. And they got a big game next week against PA. PA beat them in the state championship game last year. Goodwin sends a man in motion. Yes back, and everybody moves but the center. They could have called offsides or false start on 5 different guys for the Bulldogs. Make it 2nd and 11. Yeah, Greenwood lost last year in the finals to PA. And of course, they're coached by Anthony Lucas. If PA wins 1 playoff game, they will have to move up to 7A. Little Rock Christian has a possibility to move up. We know we're probably getting Southside, but Greenbrier is going to move back down to 5A. So like I said, our conference is going to be shooken up a little bit. Goodwin rolling out to his right, and he's going to hit the corner, and he'll be stepping out of bounds. I don't think he picked up a couple yards because I see him marking him not quite to the 15-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. They're going to put it, they say the 21. I thought he got past the 21. Okay, they do put it down at the 17. Now they switch it on their scoreboard to the 17. And 6 minutes left to go in the game. Here on 3rd down, they have 4th and 3 listed, but it's 3rd down. They're going to throw it towards the middle, and it's tipped and incomplete. They're trying to go in that slant pattern there to Peyton Presson. Defended well by Russeville.
I'm surprised they would pass, but.
Well, I mean.
No, I'm not really surprised either, being Greenwood, no.
Well, if it's in any fairness, Peyton Presson, I think he's only got 2 or 3 catches on the year, so. On 4th down, they're going to go for it. Goodwin rolling out to his left. He's throwing, and it's going to be complete there to Presson and taken down. Did he get the first down? Not sure. We have a Cyclone that's down here out of bounds, and I think that's Mekhi Foster. I'm more concerned about that. I do say they got the first down at the 9, and we don't need that. We're going to need him. I hate to speculate, but I thought that was number 15 that they got hit on the play. Was it? And like I said, Russeville needs to get through this game healthy. There's 5:01 left to play here in the game. 49-20. For that matter, Greenwood probably needs to also. I mean, they're not defending a state championship. They're trying to get back there and win one, and I'm sure they're probably concerned about that also. And some kids chanting. They shouldn't do that when a player's injured. So over there on the far side, just some kids that don't know any better. Russeville has they're helping him up, and I think that's Mekhi. Yeah, it is Mekhi Foster, and he's standing, and he's walking off. That's good. I tell you, whenever they look at a leg, a knee, it always kind of makes me hold my breath, no matter who the kid is on what team. I don't like to see that. So. But he's walking, so that's good. They didn't pull a stretcher out or anything like that or helping him off. He is walking. He's got his helmet off, walking along with Tracy Daniels. After the play, we looked at it. It's 1st and goal now for Greenwood at the 9-yard line. Ball on the left hash mark. Goodwin with Wesley Raggio to his left, and they'll hand it off to Raggio, and he cuts back inside the 5, spins his way to a touchdown. And another touchdown for the Bulldogs. The first one by Raggio, his 3rd one of the season. That makes it 55-20. It's most points they've scored since they beat Van Buren. They beat them 61-17. Beyond to try the extra point, I think they're going to have a different guy attempting this one. This will be Hudson Meeker. Plays on the defense for them. Maker's kick is good. 56-20, under 4 minutes to play. We'll take a quick break. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
You'll get endless calls from call centers, and they will not stop. Instead, call Becky, the health plan lady. She can provide sound advice for your health insurance needs. Her freedom of choice plans lets you pick your doctors. No deductibles, no copays, and it's 30 to 60% lower cost than Obamacare. Call Becky at 479-886-2475 or go to healthplanlady.com.
Welcome back. Russeville trailing 56-20 here. About 3 minutes left to go in the ball game. Remember, on the radio side, we'll have the Simmons Bank scoreboard show coming up from 10 o'clock until midnight on 102.3. That's not the only station you can hear it on, because it's broadcast across the state. Rex Nelson, the voice of the OBU Tigers. Kickoff for Greenwood goes out of bounds, so Russeville will get the ball at the 35-yard line. So what the Cyclones want to do here, what personnel they want to send out there.
Well, I agree with you.
I'm sorry about that. Go ahead.
Oh, I said I agree with you earlier. They need to keep Daniels out. We need to keep him healthy for next week.
Yeah, I mean, he proved his point. He can run on just about anybody, and he had a fantastic night tonight. 127 yards, 16 carries, had a touchdown. And he gets ever so close to becoming Cyclone all-time leading rusher. Needed 214 going into the night, and he got 127 tonight. Very few carries. Ladarius Prince is going to get the call. Caleb Campbell handing it off to him, and he'll get a couple yards to the 37-yard line. Once again, congratulations to Jimmy Wilson and the Whirlwinds. They picked up 2 wins last night over Clarksville. The 8th grade team won 24-8, and the 9th grade team won 52-12. The JV team will have their final regular season game Monday night at Cyclone Stadium as they host Little Rock Christian. And good luck to the Lady Cyclone Whirlwind team, Lady Cyclone volleyball team. Sorry about that. They're going to start in the state tournament at Searcy. They'll be taking on Lakeside on Tuesday at 2 o'clock. Prince carries it up over the 40-yard line. Lady Cyclone volleyball team beat Harrison earlier this week. Harrison winning our conference. I think Russellville, Harrison, and Greenwood will represent the 5A West. It's 5A in volleyball. Greenwood and Lady Cyclones actually split this year. Greenwood beat Russellville 3-1 in their winning match, and Lady Cyclones swept Greenwood 3-0 in the one they won. There's Campbell. He'll hand it off, and Russell's going to get the first down across the 45 to the 47. And carrying the football there is Daniel Tackett. He put him down at the 48, so Tackett gets credit for 7 yards on his first carry tonight. Final minute of the game, Russeville trailing 56-20. They will fall to 2-5 in conference, 3-6 overall. This could be the last play here. Russell has to snap it here at least one more time. Campbell checking the play clock. He wants to make sure that runs it down far enough where Russell doesn't have to snap it again. Guzman in motion. Tackett going to get the call here. Can't quite get to Guzman as he'll lose yardage back to the 46-yard line. And Russellville does not have to snap the football again as there's 8 seconds left to go in the game. Russell will lose this one 56-20, and that'll do it. Greenwood remains undefeated on the season, 8-0 on the season. Russell falls to 3-6 as the Cyclones lose it here, 56-20. Cyclones, though, with a big game coming up next week as they take on Lake Hamilton. We're going to take a break and be back with the Health Plan Lady postgame show. Health Plan Lady, we treat you better. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Quarterback, guard, running back. Every position has a role in building success. If you want a position where you can build success in your own career, Lexicon is hiring welders, millwrights, and many more positions. We offer free on-the-job training through our own Lexicon University so you can learn while you earn and build the career you want. Competitive pay, a great healthcare plan, paid vacation, a sweet 401k plan, and more. Find out more at lexicon-inc.com/football.
Legendary coach Paul Bear Bryant from Fordyce, Arkansas once said, "It's not the will to win that matters. Everyone has that. It's the will to prepare to win that matters." Congratulations to all the players and coaches who have put in the hours in the summer, in the weight room, in the film room, and on the practice field. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman, and I approve this message because high school athletics prepares for victories on and off the field.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
Greenway proudly supports the DIYer in you. Whether you're a mover, a shaker, a groundbreaker, a risk taker, a challenge embracer, or a landscape visionary, whatever the task, we've got a John Deere tractor that can help move your project forward. You've got work to do, so let's get started. Reserve yours today in store or at gogreenway.com.
Quarterback, guard, running back. Every position has a role in building success. If you want a position where you can build success in your own career, Lexicon is hiring welders, millwrights, and many more positions. We offer free on-the-job training through our own Lexicon University so you can learn while you earn and build the career you want. Competitive pay, a great healthcare plan, paid vacation, a sweet 401k plan, and more. Find out more at lexicon-inc.com/football.
Welcome back. Cyclones lose it here to Greenwood by a score of 56-20. We'll tell you that a little bit after we go off the air on our Facebook page. We'll post the final stats, but want to run through some of them. 572 yards for the Bulldogs, 347 for the Cyclones. We'll go through individually for Russeville. Luke Jones was 12 of 20 for 136 yards and 2 touchdown passes. Caleb Campbell, 3 of 3 for 49. Receiving, Peyton Harrison, 5 catches for 55 yards. Mekhi Foster, 3 catches for 54 yards and 2 touchdowns. Tracy Daniels led the way running the football, 16 carries, 127 yards. He averaged 7.9 yards a carry. Ladarius Prince had 4 carries for 20 yards. So Tracy Daniels coming into the game, chasing that career rushing record set by Tracy Steiger. After tonight's fantastic performance, he only has 87 yards that he needs to become the all-time leading rusher in Cyclone history. Russeville, though, loses it by a score of 56-20, and they need next week's win. And what's oddly enough, if they would have somehow pulled the upset tonight, they still need to win next week. So next week is the one they need. What are your thoughts about the game tonight?
Well, I think Russeville ran into a well-oiled machine, unfortunately, at this night. But their quarterback, just an outstanding player. You got to give him credit. He's a good player. He may be a sophomore. But he plays like he's been there before. The thing I'm most proud of is the score. We scored 20 points. They've been averaging 9 points, giving up 9 points a game. We scored 20 against them, so that's a bright spot. But the quarterback, and like I said at halftime, there's a guy named Will Rogers that had a saying, "Never met a man I didn't like." I was thinking about that. The officials is like they never met a yellow flag that they didn't like to throw, because in that first half I saw yellow flags everywhere, and I was surprised that we didn't have that many in the second half. And the majority of them was holding. Never seen so many holding calls. Maybe we were all guilty. I don't know, but it was just a good ball game. I think Russeville came out healthy, hopefully, and maybe a little wiser after playing somebody like Greenwood.
That'll do it for the postgame show. The postgame show sponsored by the Health Plan Lady. We treat you better. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast of Russell Cyclone football. Reminding you, our next broadcast will be next week as the Cyclones be at home for their final regular season game of the year. It'll be senior night as Russeville hosts Lake Hamilton. The Wolves defeated the Cyclones 37-27 last year, but Russeville leads the all-time series over Lake Hamilton 7-6. And Lake Hamilton with a week off this week, so they'll be ready. But that's a big game for both teams. Has playoff implications written all over it next week when Russellville hosts Lake Hamilton. Kickoff for that game will be at 7 o'clock. We'll be on the air for the Coaches Show at 6:30, about 6:40 probably. We appreciate you joining us tonight. We also want to send a special thank you to our Chief Engineer, Stephen Berry, and also our Cyclone Booth Media team who worked overtime duty tonight, Chase Canfield and Maggie Duval, getting us with a couple, probably about 12 or 13 different streams going and all different things that they were trying to shore up and fix stuff on the fly. We appreciate that. This is Cyclone Booth, KCJC, and EAB Sports, your home for all Cyclone sports all season long. Once again, our final score from Smith Robinson Stadium, it was Greenwood 56 and Russellville 20. Over on 102.3, in about 30 minutes, you'll hear the Simmons Bank Friday Night Scoreboard Show at 10 o'clock until midnight, hosted by Rex Nelson. For Maggie Duval, Chase Kenfield, Aaron Duval, and Stephen Berry, I'm Mickey Duval saying good night, God bless, and thank you, Tony Basil. So long, everybody.
Russellville Cyclone football on River Country. KC.